to show you how to do a linear search or a sequential search. All right, first things first, I'm just going to get to my IDE. I'm going to cd into my YouTube folder, and I'm going to type in code space period, enter, make this larger. I'm going to make it bigger for you guys to see, and I'm going to make a new file. I'm going to call this linear search.go, and I'm going to go ahead and get all the necessary things out of the way. So package main, and I'm going to import the FMT library, and we're going to create two functions here. One is going to be the linear search, and one is going to be the main function. For the linear search, we're going to have two parameters and two return values. So one parameter is going to be the array, so array, and it's going to be a integer array like that, and then we're also going to receive a target integer, and we're going to return a result called, or a variable called result. That's a boolean, and we're also going to return a index I, which is an integer. Okay, let me make this a little smaller actually. All right, and from here, let's go ahead and code our problem. So basically, a linear search or a sequential search is a for loop with an if statement. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and write this out. So for I, and in Golang, shorthand variable declaration is : =. So this is setting I equal to 0, and the next step is a conditional statement. So while I is less than the length of the array, we are going to also increment I by 1. Like that. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to have our current num. Again, that shorthand is going to be equal to the index of I in the array. So like this. And here comes our if statement. So if the current num is equal to the target, then we are going to set result equal to true, and we're going to return. And we need to return two values. So we need to return result, and we need to return the integer of I. Okay, so we're going to return result, comma, I. And I just wanted to return I so we can see what index the value's at. And outside of the for loop, so basically the logic here is you go through the entire array using this for loop, and then if you do not get a match or a flag or anything, then you pretty much don't have the value, right? So inside the for loop, inside that if statement, we're going to return true because that's the only place where it could return true. Then outside the for loop, we're going to return, actually we need to declare result is false, and return result and I. All right, now let's make a test case. So our test case is going to be array, again using that shorthand of the : and $. And we're going to say it's going to be an integer array, and we're going to pass through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the target is going to be, we can say 4. And I'm going to print this out. I'm going to print out the results of this function of linear search here. So what I'm going to say is fmt.println, and I'm going to say linear search, and I'm going to pass in that array and that target number. Okay, and we're pretty much done. That's the linear search, or the it's also known as a sequential search right there. And so because this target num is in this array, we should get a true, and this is that index. So you start at 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So we should receive true 3. All right, let's run it. So go run linear search.go. Okay, we get an error here. This is awesome, so I can debug it with you guys, see what I missed. Expected package, found, EOF. Okay. I don't know what that means off the top of my head. Oh, does it need to be a string? Maybe. Nope. I just needed to save it. Oh, I love that. Okay. Yeah, that's a linear search, or a sequential search is also what it's called. If you guys have any questions, I would love to answer them down in the comments below. Yeah, I'll see you guys. Have a good day.